Good evening. You're watching the Golden Bee Revolution, episode 17. I am your host, Alaji Chano Suare. Komi ala nyami na dorong na commanding sa nung manna ng alajantala bari cool dun tanyo kana la minkata COVID-19 na kuotila ba ala ka bilan fel nata en nang puruna le kacha COVID-19 na impact la into our business life la and also mota World Ocean Day commemorate kan wa na binal dam philosopher alajantala mi yalan ko ibn sambala true coming ka fanya ali alandro Golden Bee Revolution TV show also anomano on Facebook la Golden Bee Revolution TV show alaf ulma page la and also you follow us on Star TV la ko ali nyami drong every Wednesday 5 to 6 la wakana drong. I'm very excited to bring this dynamic youth leaders here today to discuss about the impact of COVID-19 la in our business life or social life and also malaflaka diam falang na oceanal karola. Thank you so much and please allow me to welcome my guest today. First, always I started with a Geneva Convention law. Like I go with ladies and gentlemen first, but also ladies. I started from my right hand side, then go to the left hand side, and today I'm so lucky to find I'm having a right hand side as a lady, and also I'm in line with the Geneva Convention. So, young lady, welcome to Golden Bee Revolution.
Thank you for having me today.
Yeah. Can you please tell us who you are?
Okay, my name is Mariama Fall from eBaba. I'm the digital marketing manager, and eBaba is an online platform that helps customers to buy products online, and we deliver it at anywhere they are at their comfort zones. That's what we do.
Thank you so much, Mariama. And I come to you, my brother.
Yeah.
I hope this is your home and
sure.
Very well, yeah.
Thank you so much, Alaji. This is not my first time to be here.
Very well.
So I'm so glad and pleased with Golden Bee Revolution for the hard work and for keep up supporting the youths in all action.
Sorry.
Anyway, my name is Mohamed Haider and I am the project coordinator for Gambia Ocean Hero. Gambia Ocean Hero is a group of volunteers that are concerned about the growing pollution that is happening in the Gambian coastline. So we organize big cleanup and also organize school survey and also school outreach and the survey is normally done by us, meaning Gambia Ocean Heroes members. We go out so that we could get data because a civil organization cannot be operating without data. Data is very key to our program.
Yeah.
So nonetheless, we will talk much in detail. So just to give a brief introduction of myself.
Thank you so much, Mr. Haider. We will go for a short break. When we come back, the program starts proper. Thank you.
All right.
Welcome back. We hope you enjoyed those poems from Jam Poetry Poem Foundation Academy. We're very happy to have them with us today because Nila Jibe Gambia Konola Science and Messenger Bakleakane, we have so many different areas me and Komoba contribute, but these are one of the areas me and people will really focus on being a poetry teller. They're using their talent. So with Golden Bee Revolution, like I always said, no matter what is your talent, be it drinking is your talent or whatsoever it is, we will invite to the global stage to market you so we know what you're doing. So thank you so much for those beautiful poems about Corona and also business setups too. So with that, I will first come to Miss Mariama Fall.
Yeah.
Once I talk about Corona in the Gambia here, Corona has affected so many areas, and then too many startups are complaining, like they're facing so many difficulties. Can you tell us what are some of the things that your digital platform is doing very well? Yeah.
Okay. To start with, as I mentioned earlier, eBaba is an online market platform.
Okay.
We don't have a store, so what we do is we go to people that have stores and we take a picture of their products and we upload it on our website.
Okay.
So as a matter of fact, we have seen the benefit of doing that because some people order goods in our on our platform, and then we deliver it to them. They pay upon delivery. Sometimes we came to realize that majority of the people or of our customers order stuff from Facebook. So we do have numbers there, like the customer service number that you will call, and we talk to you, and you tell us what product do you want exactly, where do you live, what time do you need it, and what method of payment are you going to do. Do you want us to deliver it to you, you pay, or you want to pay some installment and we bring it to you and you pay the rest? That's what we do.
I'm also aware that like right now there was a lockdown system installed, and today too I saw from the media that there is an extension of lockdown period in the Gambia at a state of emergency. So what do you think your company is doing to ease this, because still people are in love with these goods that you were seeing. So what is your company's stand? Do you think this lockdown can ease people's problem here through your company, that is you're doing online marketing here?
Yeah, so basically we came up with some strategies.
Okay.
You know, initially we focused on mobile phones like electronics and kind.
Yeah.
So we changed our strategy into grocery shopping because there was a time we went around shops and we have seen people were just trying to quarrel, push and pull to buy these foodstuffs.
Oh.
So as a matter of fact, I was with my MD and I told him, okay, we were thinking of introducing this in our platform.
Okay.
So why not we go to a specific shop, let them be our supplier, and we have the goods at hand. So whenever we have a customer that needs it, we just do it promptly and give to the customer. So we were trying to help customers to stay at home and be safe, and we get them covered. That's what we were trying to do. So as a matter of fact, we participated in containing the virus because we realized that people were in panic, like going to buy food products for like a wide range of like from 1 month to 3 months.
Yeah.
So what we say is you can buy it for a range of 1 month. If you want to buy another month, you can just call us and we buy it for you. No need to take the trouble paying town trip and going here and there, trying to compare prices. So that's what we were doing, and it's really working very fine because there are people that bought goods from us and they really appreciated it. And even birthday cakes too, we do sell birthday cakes. We came to realize that some people would love to celebrate their birthdays, but they wouldn't know.
What are some of the goods involved here, or do you specify? But thank God that I had you said birthday cakes. What are some of the other examples that you have?
Okay, we also have aside from the birthday cakes, we also have this accessories that we sell.
Okay.
Like during the Tobaski or Korite rather, we came to realize that people will not have the time to go to tailors to buy these outfits that they want. So we partnered with some tailors and they gave us samples of their products and we uploaded it on our Facebook platform, because we came to realize so many of these people use Facebook much more. We have Instagram, we have Twitter, we have LinkedIn, but like trafficking, like trying to compare the number of orders that we get from the social media platform, more of it comes from Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful. I will come to you, my brother, Mr. Haidara.
Yeah.
Recently, we've celebrated the World Ocean Day. Perhaps somebody will be like, why do we need to celebrate World Ocean Day?
Yeah, thank you, Alaji, once again. World Ocean Day is very significant for as far as we are all human beings, because as you can know, we only have one ocean that's unite everyone. Even you are in Asia, America, Europe, or we are all connected by the ocean. So it's a very significant ecosystem whereby, how to call it, especially for the Gambia, 99% of our population rely on the ocean, either directly or indirectly, because if you know that the ocean provides so many things that are very vital to us, especially that is the oxygen we breathe. Recently, the latest slogan that was happening about like Black Lives Matter, people are saying that I can breathe. So if you do not give the ocean what it needs, and then you condemn allowing oxygen depletion to happen, then therefore then we will all end up not being able to breathe. So that's why we say, well, the youth need to take the initiative and take action for this year. As we always say earlier, 2020 is a year for action, because we all know what happened with the pandemic. So yes, still that does not even stop us. So Gambia Ocean Hero, we say, well, we will organize a mini cleanup. So we organize a mini cleanup whereby we observe the social distance.
So footages.
Exactly. So from there, then also after the mini cleanup, we also organize what we call a seminar, a short seminar, whereby we sensitize people about the importance and the effect that, how to call it, our ocean is facing from plastic, and also from ocean acidification, overfishing. These are very key, significant area that we need to tackle, you know. So the advocacy have to be amplified, so whereby we alone cannot do it. So if we advocate about it to our fellow comrades, then they will also then give the information to someone else. So that's why we really think that it's really significant for us to celebrate Ocean Day.
We've seen too many activists in the Gambia here, like most of them are like social media activists. They will only be like getting a selfie, posting and trying to advocate for something when there are actions not said there. But one thing that is a difference with, there's a difference between such activists and that of what you do, that is the go.
Exactly.
I've seen some time ago when you were in Serakunda market, and you don't limit only at the ocean side, but you were at Serekunda market. You joined with help, and the Golden Bee also was part of it, where cleansing exercise was done there, and it was just amazing.
Yeah, sure.
Just keep doing it. Many will want to sing like "I can breathe, I can breathe" is a slogan now everyone is using.
Exactly.
So if humans are saying we can breathe, and then the marine lives are there, we're suffocating them. We're doing all kind of things. I think it doesn't count well. But I will be very, very happy for you to take us through with this year's team. What was it? What is this year's team?
Yeah, this year team for Gambia Ocean here, we use this year team was Save Our Ocean.
Okay.
So that's what we use. So, and we made flyer on it, and we invite few partners because of the COVID-19 restriction. So we don't want everyone to be risky of being arrested because we might be taking the consequence. So we also respect the rule of law of this nation. So that's why we say, well, we have to invite each executive of each partner. So whereby that's what happened. That's why we are able to have a mini cleanup, and it was successful. So that's it, and the action was really taken, and then people were coming. Few of the volunteers came. They really learned a lot, and they enjoyed it, and they are even asking us, when are we going to have another cleanup? We said, well, this is the action. The moment you get into action, you feel the passion to do it more. But if you don't, if you're at home, like maybe become a social media noiser, I think that's really getting common in our modern day. So we are trying to advocate for that also to be stopped. So I believe like if the youths are getting much engaged, then we'll also cut the narrative that being a future leader, but we are today leaders, starting from today. But if you recognize Alaji being a Golden Bee operator, host for today, then in the future, if he is trying to take another job, you will say, well, I knew him, he has been doing so and so, then you'll be able to compliment him. So that's what we are trying to advocate, for people to change the attitude and mindset of ourselves, you know.
Like we will say, from a trend that I once did, it says BCC, that is behavioral change in communication. That could do, but also our attitude. We really have to look into it, because like we're becoming more of, I don't know, everyone wants to be a celebrity, posting, whatever you do. We just want to get compliment from the media. When knowing that doing the actual thing, the job you do, your job will look for the compliment, and not you. Do not do just for people to be like, very well.
Maybe you know, nowadays I'm not saying I wouldn't mention names, and also some people just want cheap attention, like they just want to
cheap popularity.
Cheap popularity, that's the right word. They just, even if they're eating, they will take a selfie and post it on Facebook and all that. I think we deviate ourselves from the reason why such apps were created.
Very well, So
you're right.
Coming back to it, like we are seeing COVID-19 is doing so many things, and then we want to know some of the impacts your foundation is facing, like the eBay company. Very well, What are some of the things? What are some of the effect that your company is facing from this?
Okay, so we wanted to increase the number of delivery guys that we have, but due to the lockdown we couldn't, because people are scared. There was an job application that was going on, and some people applied, but due to the coronavirus we said, okay, let us just maintain one person for now until everything is intact, everything is settled. So as a matter of fact, sometimes people will make their deliveries very late or weekends, and we want to be able to handle that. And like, that's one of the reasons. And we also do work from home, but there are times we will need to have a meeting and all that. Basically, sometimes we just have it in our group chat, but kind of effective as before the coronavirus. It's not that effective. And also like the pricing, because some people tend to compare prices of products. So when you tell them this is the cost, they will try to reduce it when we have already reduced it.
One tier,
you see, when we have already reduced it.
Gambia fini lool is our problem. Nga gis ne luñu mënta nekk rek dañoo
jéema wàññi price bi ba pare xam nga ñun ñu ko nekk di defee daal, comme yow soo ko jëndee suñ plateforme bi dañ la ko andil ba foo munti nekk nga soog a fay. So sometimes mu ne laa yóbbu product bi, and then you are like, nekku ne lii laa order, and xam nga delivery bi dañu wax ne is free. So which means ñun use nañ fuel ba pare pour yóbbu la product bi, and then you are like, this is not what I ordered. And some people come like, suñ order phone xam nga it takes like 24 hours or 8 hours nga charge ko pour mu mun a taal so immediately suñ ko jëndee dañ ko dee bëgg a taal and when it's not on dañ dee wax ne phone bi baaxut so we have to call the delivery person mu demaat jëlaat ko foofu noonu mu indiwaat ko ñun suñ office ñun tam ñu delloowaat ko si bitik bi ñu ko jëlee these are challenges that we face te xam nga like shops yi nekku ne di operate like 24 hours as before it's from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. so su nekkee yow danga ko andee boori ay 7 so phone bi dafa am pour stay either si office bi or the MD's house until the next day ñu mun la fix so these are challenges that we also face and we are not making sales as we used to make too so because generally you are saying like danga dee gis ne nit ñi have other issues to care about more than this things that we do sell so more we change our strategy to grocery shopping and even sometimes we do play games tell us what you want and we bring it for you come swing customer put ñu wax ñu lan la guy actually need so that we can go find it for them you know instead of marketing to them we want to solve their pain points that's why we are here that's why eBaba was created because we have came to realize gis nañ suñu yaay dañ dee dem marché jënd in bulk at the end tamit dañoo jël puus nga war ko fayaat so balaa caan ñu ne let's come up with this danga koo order ñun ñu andil la ko ba sa kër nga compter nga jox ñu suñu xaalis bi that's what we do
that's very beautiful it's very very beautiful lu fair la daal because
exactly
da ngaa toog sa kër nga li nga bëgg rek nga order ko online so ñu isi la ko
so hanga with that doo mën a like go out nga am coronavirus you will not be affected like some people are very scared especially people like my grandma so she had that like corona bi magi la dee gën a affect so moom léegi she prefer sit in her house and buy stuff like that they call different shopkeepers and try to compare and contrast and then mën la dee yónnee ba dem jënd ko so balaa ca mën na ko ne okay hence I'm working here mën nga ko jënd fii ñu si pare ne la ko andi
sure I know the same thing like I've also seen some of your activities online that we were part of people who are campaigning on this coronavirus, trying to sensitize people on how to be safe. And I know in one way or the other too, it has some impact. The COVID-19 is having some impact with some of the activities you want to do as a coordinator here. So what are some of the impacts?
Yeah, sure. This COVID-19 pandemic really affected everyone. So it's something like it's a great challenge to the whole humanity because it's like it's really shows that we need to come up with alternative because human beings are so smart. So as you can see, instead of program being action being taken in event, now things are all going into like online digital campaign sort of, you know. So for us, Gambia Ocean Hero, it really we are so much concerned because we have been advocating for plastic ban and order for people to stop using single-use plastic because how detrimental it could be with our marine life and our animal on land. So because if you can see, plastic can keep virus for 72 hours. So and this COVID-19 is a virus. So if you are using plastic and especially single-use plastic which you just use for a few seconds, you might get trapped with COVID-19. So we are trying to sensitize people that I think this COVID-19 is also trying to emulate our work because we say people to stop using single-use plastic. So if you stop using that single-use plastic, it is going to protect you or avoid you from having the COVID-19. Because you don't know who is contracting the COVID-19, except for 14 days. So now for you to be safe, if you stop using the single-use plastic and now start going for reusable plastic, reusable bags, reusable masks, because the masks we are getting in much demand, and most of the masks we are made of plastics, and others living how to call it, the gloves we are also made of plastic. So we are trying to advocate. But as you can see now, people are getting so innovative. Now they have started making these reusable masks, reusable gloves, that things that you think that might be sustainable, whereby after using it you could wash it. So these are the kind of innovative thing we want, and it has also created job opportunity, especially to some youths. Some of the tailors that have not been operating, they were able to make a bulk product of those stuffs and now sell it to the EU and now supplying to every one of to each community or each region in the Gambia. So it's an amazing thing. So this COVID-19 is something that we really need to be concerned of, because the social distancing need to be observed, and also it have to come with additional change. So we need to stop by littering, because this littering can lead to it also. So that's why I also advocate for that, because Africa, especially not Gambia only, but Africa we are so common with that. So we need to change that attitudinal mindset. So we the youngs need to be advocating to our elders and our young ones what they need to do and what they need to, and what they don't need to use. Because certain things are unnecessary, like using straw for a few seconds just to be in the restaurant, or I want to be someone and use straw for a few seconds, and whereas you can use the whole glass.
The celebrity syndrome is really
exactly.
disturbing Gambia.
So it's never not easy. So like I wouldn't say much, but these are some of the things that people need to.
I believe you will love to comment about this. There was a video I watched on you that is coming during our break. I saw some disturbing videos that people will be using their face mask, depositing into water bodies, and so many gloves are sent there. So this Aqua lives are not aware of what is really happening, so they will consume it at the end of the day. Some will suffocate some, and it's really disturbing. Dal hadama dul makumbo kan bi bari na tinyaro falang warta bake nyimba ko kana iti amera saying nying ko kono la ko mil kam da ko nying corona na tinyaro la karola aning na manyal maminka ka nsamuna kudol dan tankano mimba na la coming corona ba atankala le bari falang na ba falang ba tankala ba kala bari niaji be nyinang alle celebration o kala min kata fankote la wall ocean date la pour ka kibaro fe mol kan kaje ko ba falang kum mayata le bari according to scientific reports la the earth is surrounded with about 70% water body la so ete amira la nta memba wulta somonda na nyaaye fano dimba kono la fonke bata kono la nde samira la fo bala na famint la wolon ka dum kan kuwa kono la long anin afla nyon ko tenke memba kala ko mat la wolon kata ka nyemuta je ete amira la hadma la mum manya sifa sa keno ko tenka min sa ba batandino
how do you main problem when they come like ila balito ika mun use because of niena bada to yena ide ko yena da patila yena fo pijoro yena da yela fengol yela do be do fa dia de nyame you know but say mala fengol munna ya be fayi you know which is not nice ama woman nya at all because ni nara would la fa ide fa mo would la for appreciate ato fa ni muro nara fa je ko jan notal then why are they running from that side?
Very well.
So because that's how the same thing marine organism fanaka affect wale nyam the moment aleli tarinke barara kata jio kono then ito fana ka body with that side la and war is not woman better Gambia economic la Gambia economy you know fish it play a key role so mera ko for you know a key role bale play so obviously and fanang ndol we are very small and we don't have any resources. It is the only resource we have so mera ka protect by all means one so barara mo taraji ila nyantolem yala iba bate kyanya amenge ko bicho bada la mange dos kata ka keku wala kata ka pati soraje badi mira fana ikini ji oxygenol munna abeka bona njolo kono 70% to 80% of the oxygen molko mbrit molka mira yiro but 70% to 80% that percent is so high. It's all coming from the ocean
very well.
So monya na kan ko wodo nyimba kuma badale. So secondly, but say hala haba dingola akal all interest da majibi of fishing fanang bena kan sign wolem kan nyew muta munen ko fang imal la fala fang ila tala ila man ila tala wo ikabi muta ina da yena fay
o fo ba kala next question atila nim bota nañ so commercial break la mbala flaka dum wo karota la
okay alright
be dani lay du kare yan so ne kundu jela ta on a first break la comme ala nyame jenen kata first break la dro nam mo flowing invite na jana min kata Miss Mariam Faltila and Mr. Hydratila Mohammed Hydratila eba kacha kan ko min na wolon the impact of COVID-19 na wolon nying kuron ba kerinya do safa ko mo ka sala do safa virus o atuta drong yeto min fa drong aba mol tora kan ay business kundan ko la do ko lendi bulla ay badar do ko la fana ko do ko lendi bulla o kana drong ina nan ka suna do ko diala min kata ko isela online shopping keno min kata ibaba la fanko la ila foundation la ya absoro on Facebook la ila page bije mi an ko se click no ya online booking ke jela iso da fon fendina iba delivery min kata falang Ocean Hero tele falang min kata Gambia Ocean Hero tele wal falang mo lati mi yalon ko iba Gambia la fanka so na dan dawol la senya nyinika ani min saat nano ay tanya to wakana do ma jama kalam tele karola alen sonata na first na second commercial break la nimbo tawo drong zakata diane ko tanke kalong iba mun ko la kula takindika nyim ko kono la anin e ko la ko nyiba bala kono nyaadi la le anin ba ka nyaadi la fonna yim courant bay zaka no fra nyaadi ko le bana bas de mala ay tanya to la ala baraka bake.
It is another day lying beneath a manger. A question arose into my mind. Coronavirus has slipped in all part of our fantasy. Coronavirus has caused economic breakdown in all part of the world. Coronavirus has dissipated our hope completely. Coronavirus has disheartened the world with an unbreakable pain. Let us be determined to show love and assistance to those dying eyes. Let us fight for the end of coronavirus. Let us use collective measures to wash our hands with soap and water. Let us use hand sanitizers. Let us stay away from public gatherings and maintain social distance. Let us arise with prayers. To those who can hear me, I say, let us not be comfortably installed and totally be buried by coronavirus. Let us stop publicizing the virtue of wealth in this crucial time. Let us stand as one world to pray for the loss of our dear ones in the magnitude of mystery surrounding the world. Your poet, Rachel Ogu.
People of this great nation of peace and stability, for the world has subdued to the call of a flu virus called COVID-19, with its symptoms like cough and fever, sending messages and alarm to global health system. Within days is depopulating countries around the globe. Kon yow mi xamul bay ma xamal yow mi déglu te bàyyi sa xel bay ma jàppal te corona dafa amoon dëkk bu mu doon jàll wala nit bu mu doon laaj xamoon mag ndaw wala xale kon jarul di jox fekk kon yow sama mbokk ak am di jàmm maa ngi lay xamal ne feebar bi du lu ñu caaxaane te toog sa kër ak sa njaboot te wàññil nit yi leen ñëw seet kon yow mi borom bitik yow mi jaay si marché bi wala yow mi jënd na ngeen sax si raxas seen loxo ak saabu ak ndox lu set wala ngeen di weccoo xaalis pour jënd ak jaay yow mi kapin wala maan wala driver soo leen di saxat wala tissu li na ngeen bank seen loxo muuree ko seen gémmiñ ak bakkat wala jël leen seen tissu paper waaye boo leen si paree na ngeen ko sànni si mbalit bi gaaw kon yow mi toog si kër di liggéey wala jàng oytu la toog benn place lu yàgg te saxal si naan ndox lu bëri yow mi yor sa garden place ataaya pare na waaye oytu ki nga jox sa kaas salaamaaleykum bu ànd ak soriwante rek doy na kon jarul joxe loxo. See, it is high time we put our differences aside and fight in harmony. For if we want to win this battle against COVID-19, racial lines must not be ruled between us, neither economy nor tribal subjugation. See, this as well shall pass. We shall tremble in unison. Stay at home. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Peace.
Welcome back from that break. Coming ala nyamina dorong Golden Bee Revolution episode 17 no. Na fal nyamina dorong coming bila badiam kang on the impact of COVID-19 la Gambia kanjan aning afla nyolo ko tenkela na mol mi anke bado ko la bada to ndotale e ba ko la ko mi sota kanjira. Wakana dorong malaflaka start na again going back to my right hand side la to Mrs. Miss Mariam Fall.
Miss, I'm not Mrs. yet.
Okay, Miss Mariam. Okay. Mulaflaka Nana Bulba Karola, name Miss Mariam Fall communicate on saying like I want to know some of the things about Fish Kanja. So Miss Mariam, I expect like you have too many competitors in this field, but why do you think Ibaba is the best, the choice of the people?
Okay, so why do people have to come to us?
Very
Because we are always on point. We are always there for our customers. We are fast, reliable, and affordable. Because there are things you want to go to the shop, to the markets and buy them, and it's very costly. And with us, you can have a conversation with us until we agree on a particular price. And we deliver it to you at any time that you want it. And we are always available. Like you can call us at any time to ask for anything from our platform.
No.
Yeah.
So with your this service, where is your stronghold? Do you have anything like maybe you focus on only maybe in Brikama area, or is it combo or within the Gambia?
As at now, we focusing on KMC.
KMC.
Yeah, Kanifing Municipality, because we wanted to go to the rural areas to tell them more about what Ibaba is all about, and also to even establish a bureau there to also help people to get to know more about online marketing and online shopping, because we want to transform the online shopping in the Gambia. there are so many people that are involved in online shopping, but like the way forward is a problem because people are not educated about it.
Okay.
And some people feel scared to buy products online too. So with us, you're always safe. Your money is always safe with us if you want to pay online. What we do is we have a particular number that you call and the person will speak to you and you tell us your name, tell us where you live, when do you need the product, and we just do it, you have it.
Wow.
And we have some great testimonies from our customers, those that bought products from us, how they really like it and how they appreciated it and all that.
Wow.
Especially with the issue of birthday cakes, because the time we introduced it was this Valentine time, and though Corona wasn't that much in the Gambia, but people were confused on where to get it and what time to get it.
Okay.
And there are people also that have this prompt birthday parties and they want to surprise someone else, but they wouldn't know where to go to get the cake within an hour. So with eBaba, you can just have all that because we are always there for our customers.
Wow.
That's why we are established.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
So finally, I also want to know, like, perhaps if you talk about online marketing, like you said, it's something new here. You have to do lots of education program to for people to understand the concept of this online marketing.
Yeah.
Being a startup, I'm not aware of it. Did you ever work on, like, maybe let me go to the community to sensitize people about this? Because like right now, the corona pandemic maybe is disturbing everyone and people are scared to go. And these are some of the things where people really need to capitalize on. To go for a long queue would be like to go to a particular, maybe a shopping center or whatever it is, it could be crowded. And so some of these shopkeepers, or maybe like you talk about the bank and like, they will force you to queue outside under the sun, and like, so it's like eBaba is doing this. Yeah, very well. So do you think you need to create another branch somewhere to serve them, or you just want to limit it to only one officer? Because like you said, you plan to go, but it's not certain, it's not concrete already.
So obviously we're trying to expand. Due to the fact that it's a startup company, but we are really trying hard to go to the navigated part, let me say, like the rural areas. I guess every household now in the Gambia has a smartphone. There is a particular individual that has a smartphone. If you don't know how to buy the product, the number that is there, you just call the person and the person will help you out. And we can also refer you to WhatsApp to order products on WhatsApp.
How about the case of like partnership with other business?
Yeah, we also partner with businesses because eBaba doesn't have a store. We don't have a store on our own. So what we do, we partner with these businesses. We go to their shops, take a picture of their products and upload it on our platform. So when we have customers, we go back to that shop, take the product and give it to the customer. The customer pays and we give the owner of the product his money or her money. So that's what we do. That's how we operate. Because so many people were like, how do you guys make profit? We wouldn't tell you how we make our profit.
I know you will not say that.
That is our secret and we are not going to share it. But anyway, we do make.
So how will you rate your service in the Gambia here, 1 to 10? Assuming 10 will be the best.
I would say 7 because people try to confuse eBaba with eBay. So, but as a matter of fact, after the coronavirus, we engage in community awareness. We'll tell them more about eBaba. So that in the next 10 years, we will be the multi-million-dollar company in the Gambia.
So, how will you compare? Like you giving me like a global view. You are like 7 out of 10 if you compare yourself to eBay. So how about like if you want to compare yourself, rate yourself in the Gambia here among the online companies that are doing it, how will you rate yourself?
Maybe I would say 9.5.
Oh, come on, you're giving that big.
Yeah, hopefully.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you have to be optimistic.
Very well. So I will come back to you, Mr. Haidara. She said 9.5. They will rate themselves, which is like, wow.
That's
I think I would have to look into your page now and see the assets that I may need there. And we probably will have
because we have almost like 6.5k followers, and whenever we post something, it reaches like 2,000 people, and people kept asking.
Wow, that's big.
That's
we make it so localized that people don't have to worry more.
No.
So you can just order with us.
I hope you will employ me because I can ride bicycle and I could help you in delivery.
No problem.
Wow.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
That's so cool.
Yeah, Mr. Haidara, I want to know, like, also there's been a long battle on the issues. Like, there's a particular company in the Gambia here that anytime I look into the news, or like the activist people, like environmentalists, and perhaps some of your posts about the marine life, there is these 2 communities in the Gambia here that are really crying on bad odors like
bad
pollutions.
odor.
Yeah, very well. And also like they've been like the marine lives are not are compromised now because some fishermen will use a very small net, which is putting our ocean at risk because like we're losing some of these fish. Like when I now remember chalo soto dia num follow but saying akoliata say ampu chalo soto and naje falon ko den wo satelu in particular company katara nyo sabola ko wolba min ke kan amambe tele sateto la ibele bati nyakande niel katara finde kan silo bakana miyano nye demanding lo and this has not been happening before. So can you please put us through into this?
Yeah, Alaji, because this is have been a history topic, so but it really need investigation and so that it's all about what is the main focus problem, especially in this area like Gunjur, Katong, Sanyang, what they are going through with these fish meal companies.
Sure.
So it's always a challenge because like we taking upon ourselves, like I mentioned here, we normally conduct survey. So during this survey, we interact with the community people, so to investigate and know what is really affecting them, and for us to gather the correct information because it's never easy because each partner or each party will tell you what him or her want you to get.
Sure.
So it's never easy. So but yes, still we try to do our own investigation. So because like recently I was in Gunjur. So when I was in Gunjur and with my partner Usainu Green of Gambia, so we were there and also we were welcomed by the Gunjur Youth Movement. So they invited us to visit their cocoa tree planting, which was amazing. Another way of forward to make to safeguard our ocean and also to protect the land from erosion and others because cocoa tree is very vital in that area.
Very well.
So then we visited and later we decided to go to the fish meal area. So then we find out that most of the local fishermen, after all the tons of fish that they got in our rivers, they were selling it direct to the fish meal factory. So then our local vendors, like the local humans that were there, they were just stranded. So now, meaning in your own country, in your own river, then and you are the one who is supplying the local people, you are just stranded there, waiting for them to give you their bycatch, meaning the waste fish or unwanted fish. You know. So they were stranded there. So I was like, listen, let's observe what is really happening here. I was like, okay, wait. So then later after they supply the fish meal factory, so what they decided to do was like the ones that we are below that already got spoiled, that was the one that they dump around the beach side. So then those women will go and collect those ones and check the best ones out of it, and they will supply that to our local market. So that's why sometimes you realize something at home. When you are eating fish, you realize that, well, I bought this fish yesterday, but within few days the fish got spoiled, and even though I'm having a freezer. So this was the kind of things that was happening. I was like, you know, that's why the more you investigate, the more you understand what's really happening on the ground.
Very well,
So then those women will also select the good ones, and they will just litter the ones that they don't need. That's why sometimes in Gunjur Sanya you find a lot of fish being wasted on the ground. Because that's what happened. They select the good ones and they will litter the bad ones. And if they litter the bad ones, then which is also another problem. Because now you are seizing those marine life that's supposed to feed on those fish. They are not having anything to feed on. So you are forcing those marine life to go into extinction, which is not good. So that's why we keep on advocating that people need to be very careful of overfishing because it's a crime. It's a crime to humanity. It's a crime especially for the Gambia. You know, because the people, if you know that majority of your population rely on fish, therefore by all means it needed to be protected. So the fishermen that also use this small net, you know, it's another concern because now they don't even hide it. You can see it plain with your eye that these people are using net that are not ethical or that are not even supported by any fisheries department. But yet still they will use it in our river and they will catch all the small fish that's supposed to grow and at least lay another egg so that they could serve another future generation to come. But if you are cutting those ones, then what is happening to the future? So meaning like we are almost coming to another end game. So and that should not be. So these areas, Gunjur, Sanyang, Katong have been fighting always. But I think like we really need to do much. The government really need to engage those civil society organizations, have a dialogue with them before it will result to something that we don't want. Because as a country, we believe that dialogue is everything. So if you sit down with the youth activists, you sit down with them, they give you data. It's not just going to be something raw, but they will give you data and show you so and so and so.
Very well, So this is one of the way forward that you suggested. So like let the government involve the CBOs or the SEOs or maybe the activists that are
that are on the ground.
On the ground, very
because
well,
they are there, and that is their livelihood side,
Yeah.
and they know what is happening there.
So, what do you think could be a second thing to that?
Yeah, a second thing to that is like how to call it. The government also need to try and revive most of its contract.
Okay.
I know, the country was going toward economic crisis, so most of the contracts were just signed based on, they use the phrase employment to
Okay.
create job opportunity.
Very well.
Whilst most of the people that are working there or that are holding key position are not even Gambians.
Yeah,
Oh.
foreigners.
Foreigner, which is not fair.
Yes.
We have the University of the Gambia.
Yeah.
If for today that the government could have a very good contract with those companies,
Yeah.
the government could go to the say that, okay, well, the lab, we will have university students that will come in for an intern. We
Yeah.
have biology students, they
Very
could come to the lab and
Very
do
well.
some
And
research
you
with
have
them.
people who are interested in studying marine life.
Exactly, marine
Yeah.
life. So
Yeah.
so that at least we could broaden it, because it would be like a physical practical to most of us.
Yeah, very
So
well.
you could go there and then you have enlighten yourself, more, because no one will not allow something bad to happen for your own country.
Very well.
So if we are there, we have students there working in hand with them.
Yeah.
Then they will be as a spy to the government.
Sure.
Because they will not allow something such to happen. But
Very
you
well.
could
Yeah.
see now.
They will serve like an eye.
Exactly.
Very well, yeah.
But you could see in sometime like in broad daylight, they will take the waste and dump it inside the ocean.
Ah.
Recently I just posted a video of that.
Yeah, I saw
it
it,
was
yeah.
posted on I posted on Facebook. You could see like one truck was dumping a whole caterpillar, a ton, not a ton, but a waste.
Yeah.
And which is toxin to the
To
ocean.
the ocean, yeah.
Which is not good.
Yeah.
So such things should not be happening. If we have the government engage with the youth and engage with the community,
Yeah.
engage with the institution,
Very well.
whereby they could have at least a share partnership
Very
base whereby they could get involved and learn,
Sure.
and through that learning they could be an eye to the government, because
Very
the government cannot do everything alone.
Sure.
So you need to be engaging hand in hand.
Very
So
well.
these are also relevant.
And do you have any idea, like, these fish mills? Because, like, I've heard too many rumors about their productions, like, whether the fish that they produce here are not for human consumption to the countries that they export them to. So,
Yeah.
do you have any? Is that statement true, or do you have anything related to that?
Regard to that, my findings have not gone deep, but I also had the same phrase that it's not for human consumption. But I think like most of the fish caught here, these are very good fish, so it could be made for like sardine and
Okay.
other stuff. I think like if I thought we could have a very good memorandum with them, at least they could have at least left 50% here, produced here in the Gambia,
Very well.
and serve our Gambian people. Maybe it could even brought the price of sardine to be very less than $25.
Very well. Yeah.
It could support our economy.
Very well.
So at least, but because I know all those stones cannot be feeding for animal.
Very well.
Some are used for human consumption also.
Sure. Okay.
So I think like but I don't have proper finding on that one. So
Okay.
I think
So very well. That was just how to call it, a kind of a suggestion to guide me here,
I know.
because I wanted to say something. I could have used it. I think I will support 100% what that you have said. Like these fish meal companies here, sometimes I will be like, why do we have to import sardine in the Gambia here?
Exactly.
Why do we have to? When you have the ocean,
Exactly.
we are able to have all the fish that we need.
Exactly.
Why do we have to import them here? I think it's high time the government look into this. I'm not trying to be a dictator or trying to impose something to the government, despite even my right have given me to suggest things to the government. But I'm trying to be as humble as I can to appeal to the government that these fish meal companies, I'm not saying let them reject them, but to at least send a set of policy where they invest or harvest part of their fish in the Gambia here, like
Exactly.
maybe you have about 50%. That's 50% stay, and the other 50% leaves, because
Exactly.
now
Exactly.
almost like you said, the fishmongers, the local fishmongers are now stranded at the beach because
Exactly.
you have to sell to the company to make a good money.
A good money.
So they will avoid the local fishmongers.
Exactly.
So as time goes on, this will be the same thing. So they will be presenting money, the local ones who are very poor, who are using this money to help them in their daily lives, because ni ajube ñu muslimal min kata batola e ka kodo ñi lata pour que la dimbal balun
Correct.
they pay their children's school fee, their basic needs at home. So now there is a giant business guy who is saying, look, I'm Mr. Rich, I'm going to provide whatever amount, where the locals will buy $10, I present $20, knowing that I will have $100.
Exactly.
So I'm trying to suffocate the local or the startups, or maybe the local vendors here who are helping their family, and I'm trying to help someone who is rich to become richer.
Exactly.
So I will make an appeal to the government or the branch that is which is the fisheries
Department.
to please consider this anytime they want to give contract to these fish meal companies in the Gambia here, be it's going to be 100, 5,000, whatever number it is, let them consider them to reserve some for the Gambian people.
Exactly.
Remember, the Golden Bee Revolution is a TV show that wants to empower Gambians. We want to see the Gambia on the global stage. So part of which could be this, to sensitize or maybe to inform the government. Perhaps they know, they are aware of it, but they are not seeing any concern from the citizens. I will be that one Gambian, and they will join me to campaign that, please, we really want you to consider this.
Exactly.
Let the fish meal companies consider 50% of their harvest or 25% to stay in the Gambia here. With that, our marine will be safe, our local people will be safe, we will have a very good food that we need. Most of the time we are nervous or we are scared to run poor. That's why we will just have to give them to take everything. But please consider that, let these fish meal owners consider to harvest about 50% of their catch to remain in the country here, and 50% goes up so the Gambian people will enjoy too. So with that, we go for our final break, and when we come back, we go on the networking side, then we say bye-bye to you.
Ooh, na na na. Yeah. Virgu yaram lenyano. Lembe na aduna bidai. Ayakna sohaiwai. Por muito cuidar, derraswai, muito najalo buburi bigai, pagariai, moget maju, togal sakit tengah bandi aju, rahasuleno, ipagaruleno, mana togal sakit girditas wala laufi, bundi fatih sinyani, lalu itaknya mana jogi siti iswi. Janguruji sasao kijubutalale.
Hello, I am Lamin Bibara, Research Team Golden Bee Revolution TV show. I wish to join my team to sensitize people on the prevention of the coronavirus. First, avoid going to overcrowded places. Wash your hand with soap regularly, or you can use hand sanitizer. Avoid hand shaking. When coughing or sneezing, cover your mouth and your nose. And after using tissue papers, try to make sure you dump them in the dustbin. Drink a lot of water. And if you suspect that you have the virus, please rush to the nearest health facility to get tested. Prevention is better than cure. So help us God.
Sererwe mio simna nun Asan Job Golden Bee Revolution garan unun mekerek pour jetay fanun kekeref na jireke na lele COVID-19 coronavirus. Okay, namo kina fika ba mu ci li hom jireke tendef pati boga bayake in 20 wala 30 seconds safu wala hand sanitizer. Okay, innaga msuto hakambolo tayt pati use face mask. Innaga imbaj mbolo mayu ma mbolo ref na tayti mbaj kaga trop innaga okoto ha fati use tissue paper wala I okoto to kabaya in abaya ke in tayt andone ya angola ba induka den fa kidake wala tonake. Okay, jereje papa simna manuna ko.
Assalamualaikum, ñu ngi leen nuyu from Golden Bee Revolution TV show. Ñu ngi waxal nit comme ñu bàyyi xel comme affaire feebar bu dugga fii nii naka lañ ko aaree ba bu mu ñu jot comme den war di use hand sanitizer moo nekk nii suma loxo bi wala ñu jël saabu raxas suñu loxo fo ñaar fukki seconds nga jël sa loxo raxas ko ak saabu ba mu set nga wàññi tamit looy dox ak looy nuyu nit yi daal bul toog fu nit yu bari sooy saxaar tamit nga tëj sa gémmiñ bi wala nga jël max bi nga cover sa gémmiñ bi soo nekkee da ngaa saxaar jërë ngeen jëf.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معكم آدم الدرامي في برنامج Golden Bee Revolution. نشارك معكم في حرب هذا المرض فيروس كورونا، المرض الذي لا يعرف دين أي أحد ولا نسب أي أحد ولا منزل أي أحد، بل عرف ضرر الناس. وفي هذا نحافظ على أنفسنا. كيف نحافظ على أنفسنا؟ في وقت خروجك من البيت إلى الجماعة عليك أن تغطي فمك وأنفك، وإذا رجعت إلى المنزل قبل أن تلمس أي شيء تغسل يديك مرات بالصابون. إذا رأيت علامات هذا المرض تتواصل مع هذا الرقم 1025. هذه النصيحة للجميع لسلامة المجتمع. شكرا.
Coronavirus, whatever your name is, please know that in Africa, we don't have your name in our mother tongues that we can use juju to deal with. That means we Africans have no problems with you. But if you have problems with us, please try again later. We are not ready for your troubles. Or if you miss direction, that is why you are in Africa. Kindly tell us, we can show you your way. Please don't kill us, I beg. Sweet Corey, Coronizer, Corey baby, Coronana. Please, Corey, do not keep quiet. Say something now.
And you're watching the Golden Bee Revolution, episode 17. With me today, I have Miss Maria Mufal and Mr. Mohamed Haidara. The topic, impact of COVID-19 in the Gambia, and also how to maintain a healthy ocean in the Gambia here. We have him, who is an advocate to the marine life. He is fighting for their life. If humans are crying, I can't breathe, he is also representing the marine lives that they can breathe. So we need to consider them too. The fish and the other turtles, other marine lives also deserves a better life.
Yes, sure.
Thank you so much. And with that, we come to the end part of the show, where anytime I invite you, are not new to this, that I try to create a networking session, because anytime I make sure I invite players that I think they could generate something big, or maybe they could collaborate to produce something very good for the Gambia, because we want to see the Gambia to the higher height.
Sure.
So what do you think from this setup? He is someone who is advocating for the aqua lives, Gambia Ocean Heroes, and you are also a marketer here from Ibaba that does online marketing.
I'm from the business sector.
Very well, yeah, business sector.
And he's from the ozone sector.
Very well, yeah. So what do you think we can get from this platform now?
Okay, so basically, as we are working towards going to the rural areas or around other councils to tell them about what Ibaba is all about, we can also partner with them. We go to, while we are doing it, perhaps we are not saying we can cover every household like the way Jibos does it when they are counting the number of people in a household.
Yeah.
But we can still partner and see how best we can do it. We go to these households and tell them more about what these people are doing and how we can save our ozone. Because as a young lady, when I go to the market to buy fish, it's really expensive, quite expensive. And perhaps maybe sometimes I might have an alternative and buy a lot of fish due to the fact that this is what I'm cooking and I can alternate it with this. But how about others that, you know, they live from hand to mouth, they're really suffocating.
Yeah.
Some might end up just cooking the rice like that and eating it like that. It's really heartbreaking.
Yeah.
So we can partner and then
Yeah.
that's it. Sign an MOU and we just work towards achieving this.
Sure.
What's in your mind?
Yeah, that's so amazing, because we are always open for like partnerships. So that because we are always concerned to advocate, and advocacy, one party cannot do it alone.
Yeah.
You need support from all partners, and she is a youth and a youth organization, and we are always concerned with youth organization to amplify whatever we are doing.
Sure.
Because the youths are the backbone of our economy, and the youths are everything to us.
Very well.
So as I always say, the youths are today leaders. So if she is taking that ownership and that pledge today to do that, and Gambia Ocean Hero is highly open its door for that kind of partnership.
Yeah.
So regard to how to keep our ourselves and for sustainability for the future, because it's really important.
Yeah.
Whatever we are doing today is really matter in the future.
Yeah.
Because that's why climate fight is always happening.
Yeah.
You know, because if you cut a lot of trees now, you see we are even in June, up to how many months now? How many today is on the 10th,
yeah.
on the 10th, yet still no rain. What is happening?
It was just yesterday we
Just
had
yesterday,
our
Yeah, they
first
say
rainfall.
just yesterday, but but where it happened at the far part of the country.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm talking about within the region where we have so much. We are around Jahali Pachat,
Yeah.
where they normally grow a lot of rice.
Yeah.
What is happening?
Sure.
So these are questions that we need to ask ourselves.
Sure.
Are we going toward sustainability, or are we stranded at one part?
Yeah.
You know, and we are complaining about our forests. now our ocean. Later, some people are also complaining about the heat, you know.
And the economy.
Some others are complaining about the economy. So
yeah.
these are all challenges. So I think like we really need to be so cautious when we are dealing with certain sector of our economy or certain sectors, so that we're able to, sensitize people, advocate things that we think that can take the country straight forward.
Sure.
Yeah, because we are in the 21st century, so we need to be moving.
Sure.
So I think it's really important, like having a youth dialogue organized by the Golden Bee Revolution, to raise awareness, whereby, as it says, as they are to amplify with the voices, like
very well,
we are empowering with voice.
Very well.
So it is so key. Our voice can be heard well in the TV. So if we are here, we share our ideas and then we dialogue. That doesn't mean we are better, but no, we are trying to reshape ourselves, so that whereby we could all work together for the greater good. So that's my take.
Okay, to throw light on that too, eBaba is not only online shopping. We also engage in a website, building websites, and also social media handling. So as a matter of fact, maybe there will come a time all of you are busy working on the ozone, trying to clean and all that. So we can take pictures and also handle your social media.
Wow, awesome.
Yeah, we can also do that.
That will be great.
So I don't know whether you have a website. We can also create a website for you people, maybe very standard website.
Awesome.
And at times we just engage ourselves in videos, like maybe kind of like awareness videos. Yeah, we can also do that for you people.
Yes, we have a website which is created by Great Institute, because that's the parent body. Great Institute is a marine science laboratory in the Gambia, so which is owned by Gambians and run by a Gambian. So obviously, and most of the employees are all youth. So my boss, Maya Fall, she is the director. Maya Hushemi Fall, Hushemi Tal. So she always create this platform for youth, especially like tertiary institution students, to come on board and learn more about the marine, whereby if you learn and understand the marine life, then you'll be able to how to protect them, because you will be able to know, okay, well, if I do this, it has an impact. So that's why she created that lab, and whereby everyone, it is open for all Gambians youths to come there and learn, because it always create all their program is all free. So it's a marine science lab. So that is the one that hosting Gambia Ocean Hero, and is the founder of Gambia Ocean Hero, Maya Hushemi Tal. So I really want to thank her. I always thank her because what she did is really amazing. And now the work is getting bigger and bigger, and more people are getting involved, and when people are getting aware now.
So how about if I should suggest, like, because they also does lots of this online campaign.
Sure.
Perhaps maybe if you're able to get the collaboration here already, you are lucky to have a website already. So you can liaise with her.
Sure.
Yeah, there are times I participated in the beach cleanups, the one that happened in Banjul, but that was before I started working with
So
eBaba.
in doing so, you could have your, because you create banners, they can send in their logo, you form a partnership. If they are making profits, so they could sponsor you with some money. I don't have mercy with people that are being here who are making money, because I believe you have a corporate responsibility, and in investing on them who are fighting for marine life. You do go to the beach. I know eBaba will love to go to the beach to have some picnics there, staff party and the like. So you will enjoy your beach because of them, because they are doing it. So I hope one day this collaboration will lead you to there. So you help them financially to win some of their campaign that they are doing, and also they will also consider you if you're going, because like perhaps there are individuals outside their association, they could buy from you online, because they will be like, look, there are many, but they are our partners, so we go with them. So I hope we get something from that. So very well. So do I have your final statement for the your final statement? So we wrap up these conditions.
Okay, so basically today we are talking about the impact of COVID-19.
Very well.
I guess somehow we neglect the side of education, and I want to throw something on that. I'm also how will I call it again? Social media handler for a foundation called Educated Generation. So we are working on some projects also to help the girl child to go back to school after the COVID-19, because we came to realize that an estimated 1.5 million girls are kept away from school due to the coronavirus, and some of their parents are not even thinking of sending them back to school due to some poverty problems, financial instability. So we are also working on that as a foundation, and also you can check our Facebook, that is www.ebaba.com, to get more information about what we do. And I'm always available at any time. We are always available, and we get you covered.
Wow.
All right.
I come to you.
Yeah, so same thing. Gambia Ocean Hero, I'm the project coordinator. I'm also a Pan-Africanism. We have a forum called Global global Pan-Africanism chapter in the Gambia, whereby we want to unite whole black race. So I'm also the head of event. But like why I am joining all these organizations is just like to unite the youth, whereby the youth could we all have a common goal to defend and safeguard our continent. Because this is what we have, and this is the continent where we are from. So like Gambia Unsung Hero is also having a Facebook page. You can follow our Facebook page, and also we have a Twitter. So we have like we normally organize community outreach. If you would like to join us, then you could kindly reach out on our Facebook, or you could reach out to me on but I think you could reach out to me on Facebook, and then so that or you can reach out to me through Golden Bee Revolution. So so I really want to thank Golden Bee Revolution because they have been doing an inspiring work to this community, especially the Gambia. So the youth in particular, because they have did a lot. As you can see, all their programs, as I can follow, most of the, I think 95% of their guests are all youths. So which is so amazing,
I think so.
So
very,
the lead. That's
very well, yeah. Very soon all ages will attack me because like I've seen a guy who is like, you never invite the adult literacies here. Why don't you bring them to your show? I would like, please, that I don't need those old age will be like, I'm old but not, I'm retired but not tired.
Exactly.
We want you to take the lead.
Yeah, and also it's a great opportunity for us youths to come and show our talent, because people are with the notion that the youths are lazy. We are not lazy.
We are not lazy.
If you just give us the opportunity, we will mesmerize you, because we have the talent. But the problem is we don't have the facilities. But despite everything, we are working our best to make sure that Gambia goes to higher heights.
Very well. We will put the Gambia on the heavy, the strongest ladder, because we want to see the Gambia to be celebrated like those mighty countries are celebrated. I keep mentioning them: Washington, London, Singapore, anywhere in this world that you think they are great. We the youths are going to make the Gambia great again. We will make the Gambia great again, and it's a statement. I will keep saying it. We are going to make the Gambia the best. But first, lava kanying kumalaba min kinan draw bakala min tla na online media platforms la mingra ibabatila ko alia mila diamoto nyamina nyamila fa ko online shopping kala alse contact no ko ay mi ridjela alsa ila ko fenga jel bari corona atandi mola konsasi so ko no pour ka fendi kata mara setola asa ke no problem la pour ka fo soto nse contact no la fa fo min ya sona ndinya ko alia da nyamila don corona courant mi anko ala toro warta anda toro ka business jamala bunda bi jana mi anko ala kalma ko la karola niya non ko tenka min kata na fankaso la karoti la milba ko kele kan pour kan de mana fankas ken dosodo anna ka fi kan na bal mutan ni senyandi bari ninga bal senyandi masodo fon min sodo ko dara senyari ne aba kalam fon le tonti mi anko milta senyari ngolo jara kan dia ba kono o kana daron han kabe mak laflaka la bo des area la min kata nim face mil company mi bagambe jantola aning any bunda mi bakela groundnut company de la bon fo anywhere la mi anko ba fon pending gro kan di gambe o ke cultivate in the Gambia jana ka harvest cafe by fentindela. I would love the lawmakers la min kada na MPL te la mi represent kan anim bundal mi yanka kaba jetola du kare alning company engage, let them leave 50% of it kaporoko min kajantula kana only interest on the money but min so ke bulla, because tiyo ka do ko Gambia jana aka export, but you buy a groundnut at a very high cost la aka we have them in our country here but difficult to buy them. So we work at like we have a percentage of like 25% like remain in the Gambia and then consume, and then 75% is export no our Gambia market bakala. Work another wrong. I will leave you with this final message la. Nkana nyina nkambulol ku na bulol tankande pour kanyada ma always la na trenka face mask dum fanamira hanka foko la malla damintola na kata fa ning atra ma balakando kram da ko wala ma science so sude kam min corona sude ranyola na kata bakela na 1025 call pour sena yande ma jetola alma ale Gambia dema ayen bonti nying ko la kono la dunia be dema, because coronavirus is real aba dunia disturb kane ala impacts on our daily lives la ay jamati nya jetola. So to stay safe la, let us maintain these precautions la. Do stay with us next week Wednesday. I'm your host Alai Chano Sware. Goodbye.
Yeah, I would like us to put our hand fish and say Black Power.
Black Power. Yeah, exactly. Wow.